You're listening to WKDW Radio 97.5 and KDWRadio.com, broadcasting from Remax Palm Real Estate Mobile Tower right here in Northport, Florida. I have a very special guest in the house today giving an update from the city of Northport. Jason Bartolone, go ahead, please.
Good morning, John. Thanks for having us on again. Hopefully everybody out there is doing well as we recover from Hurricane Milton. The city is back at it once again today, picking up yard waste and debris from the storm. And that's what I wanted to share a little information about. It's what's on everybody's mind as we continue to pick up. Our solid waste team has been out and continues to be out. We're back to regular collection for trash and recycling and yard waste. So we're back to our normal schedule. You'll have your normal regular collection of those items. And along with that, we are doing pickup for Hurricane Milton. Most, if not all, of the debris that we have seen from Hurricane Milton is something that we will be able to pick up with our regular yard waste collections. So we're asking everybody to please prepare it as you normally would with our regular yard waste guidelines. That means you can put it into paper bags. You can put it into trash cans. You can put it into your 95-gallon can. You can put it in piles. You can put it at the curbside in large piles. What we're asking people to not do is to not put it in plastic bags, number one. And number two, please try to properly bundle your piles. If you can tie them with rope, that's fine. But if not, a pile is good. Just keep it out of the swale. Keep it away from fire hydrants. Keep it away from backflow meters. Keep it away from mailboxes. Anything that you wouldn't want damaged when our claw trucks come in and pick it up. But we are doing that. We are doing everything we can as fast as we can to get out there, get the community cleaned up. We know how important it is to get that yard waste picked up. A couple options for you if you want to get it picked up sooner, or if you're working with a contractor privately to get your property cleaned up. Sarasota County has opened a debris drop-off site for vegetative debris. The closest one here is in Venice at the Jackson Road location. So all this information you can find on our website, northportfl.gov/alerts. We're trying to put all the guidelines there that you can find information of how to prepare things, where you can go if you want to get rid of your debris. But again, we're doing everything we can to get the community cleaned up as fast as we can.
So we have another quick question, and I'd like to clear up a couple things. Bulk pickups. There's a lot of rumors out there that the city of Northport is making you do bulk pickups now and use your bulk pickups for this sort of stuff. Can you explain that?
Sure, we have not and are not making anyone use their bulk pickup. What we've said is most of the debris that we are seeing, that we have seen, will be picked up with your regular yard waste. However, if you believe that your load is going to be larger, that is not going to meet the requirements of a yard waste regular service pickup, that if you're concerned about how you're going to get it picked up or how to properly prepare it, reach out to our public works team. They've been here assisting. They've been dealing with calls and emails from the public. You can call us 941-240-8050, or you can email the public works team, pw cust service, custservice at northportfl.gov. John has it scrolling there on the bottom of the screen. You can find it on our webpage. Reach out to us if you're concerned about your load and how to get it picked up. Our team will actually come out and evaluate it and take a look and see if it is something that we'll be able to handle. What we want to do is make sure it is number one, Milton debris, and B, how can we get it picked up as quickly as we can.
And do you estimate how long the city will be going through this cleanup effort?
Well, I don't have an estimate yet. They are out there. They've done their initial sweep. They've already been picking up throughout as soon as we resume service. We'll have a better idea probably today after they get out there and see how much they can pick up as they begin their regular routes. We know that it's going to take time for customers to get it cleaned up, first of all, and get it prepared and get it to the curb so we can pick it up. So we don't expect it to be instantaneous, but we're trying to do everything we can. This is a relatively minor impact to Northport compared to other storms. If you remember Ian, where it took weeks, where we had to bring in an outside debris company with tons and tons of debris. We haven't seen that in Northport, thankfully. And so those management companies are working in other communities that were hit a lot harder than we were. We believe that we can handle this in-house with our hardworking solid waste team, and they're doing just that. We're going to get it cleaned up as soon as we can, and we're doing it as efficiently as we can as well.
Sue will put contact information. It's actually scrolling across the bottom, but Jason, once again, can you give the contact information out, including the text messaging alerts?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll start with that because it's a good reminder for everybody. You can sign up for alerts directly from the city of Northport. You can send a text to the number 888-777 and just text the word NP Strong, all one word, NP Strong. Just send a text to that number, 888-777. That will allow you to sign up for our text alert system. And so we've been using that throughout Hurricane Milton, leading up to it and after it, with important information. When we resumed trash service, we've been sharing about the point of distribution that's available, sharing updates from the city as far as services and when we had to close down for the hurricane. So it's a great way to stay connected and informed with us. As far as contact information, you can call the city. You can call Public Works directly. The number is 941-240-8050. They also have an email. It's scrolling on the bottom of the screen. You can find it on our website, northportfl.gov. We have a page linked right at the top with the latest information. It's our alerts page. It has all the guidelines for yard waste. It has forms for solid waste. If you've missed a pickup or you need other services, you can do a form. There's multiple ways you can get in touch with us, but that team is standing by. They've been working even with our holiday yesterday and over this past weekend, answering calls and emails from people, and our crews are out in the streets, in the neighborhoods, trying to get us cleaned up as soon as we can.
Would you say follow the protocol that is on the website as far as how to lay out your yard waste and different things like that, so that there is no cross contamination of product?
Absolutely. That's the biggest thing, is get it out properly and separate your debris, right? So vegetative debris should be separate. Don't put any kind of wood even or damaged from your any items from your home, any other kind of waste. Don't put your garbage mixed in with your yard waste. Keep it separate so that the team can pick it up properly. And you can find all that information on our website, northportfl.gov. /alerts is where we have it, but you can go to the regular yard waste page as well. Follow the regular yard waste guidelines for most of Milton debris. It should be picked up that way. If you have a question or a concern, if you're not sure, if you think it's bigger than a regular yard waste pickup, reach out to us. We're happy to help you. We'll walk you through it. We'll even send a team out there, like I said, to your home to evaluate it and help you with the best way to get it picked up. I will mention that we've had a few calls and emails from folks, saying that they're not able to pick it up, or, they need assistance. There are lots of services out there. Unfortunately, it's not something that we're able to provide on private property to go and help clean up large trees or debris. But there are lots of community services out there. I know crisiscleanup.org is one that we've seen out there. That's a national organization that helps connect individuals with groups that are doing cleanups. I know we've heard of some church groups and other neighborhood groups that are helping their neighbors. And that's what it comes down to when we want to recover from a storm. It's neighbors helping neighbors, right? It's a community of unity. So if you know someone in your community that needs help, that's going to need assistance with cleaning up their property, please help, or share those resources with them so they can get their property cleaned up, and then we're happy to come collect that debris.
So I've got one that Robin is saying that the website is confusing because it states to fill out a form. Are we doing that? Can you explain that scenario?
There's just lots of ways that you can reach out to us, right? So the forms existed before Milton for pickups, for, again, if you have a missed collection, if you need a new can, all those services, we use an online form for your convenience. You're welcome to just call or email the city if you have questions or need assistance. They'll get you in the queue if you're, need another service, if you need us to come out and evaluate. There's just lots of different ways that you can reach out to us, but we're using the forms as well. If it's easier for you, you can do that.
So there's no bulk pickup charge. And you're here to assist. As far as, and there was a great question because we just had a major windstorm. The one person, I think it was Sue, that said she has a trash can that belongs to someone else now. What's your suggestion there?
Contact Public Works. They may have heard from that other resident. If they picked it up somewhere else, if it flew down the street, they'll be able to track it for you. Or if you end up needing a new can, they'll be able to connect with you that way.
And if we did skip a recycling and collection, are we staying on schedule?
We are on schedule. It's the tan lid, so paper this week. We're back to our normal schedule.
Okay. And can we just put out our non-vegetative debris from the hurricane?
Follow the usual guidelines and ask a question if you're not sure. We're picking up debris. This is largely going to be vegetative debris. We're not aware of many, if any, homes that have had flooding damage. This is different from Hurricane Ian, for example. So, our teams have been doing damage assessments. They went out last week, I believe on Friday, and I believe they're doing some very limited ones that they haven't gotten to, but they go out in the community and they assess the damage to not only our public facilities and our city buildings, but the public as well, and private homes, and they look for damage. They really haven't seen any. We really got lucky, thankfully, compared to other places in the Barrier Islands, where we didn't see a lot of home debris necessarily damage inside the homes where you would need to gut a home or something like that. But follow the regular guidelines is the best advice I can give for debris pickups. If you do have a large amount that require a bulk pickup from renovation or whatever it might be, reach out to the Public Works team and they'll be able to guide you in the right direction.
What about fences? I know we did have quite a few fences go down. What would you recommend there as far as having those fences picked up?
As long as it meets the normal yard waste guidelines and it should be separate from the yard waste itself, you can put it out. But again, in your individual cases, please reach out to us. I'm sure the team will be happy to come by, like I said, and do a site visit and tell you, hey, this is too much, or we need to find another option. We're not going to be able to pick it up with yard waste or make another arrangement. They're happy to do that.
Absolutely. And, your team is trying to communicate out again, ending this broadcast. Can you just give the contact information once again?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can reach the city in a number of ways. you can call us. You can call Public Works directly at 941-240-8050. They're standing by. You can email them. Also, they have an email. It's pwcustservice, pwcustservice at northportfl.gov. Just go to our website, northportfl.gov. John has a picture of it right there on the screen where you can link to the alerts page. All that information is there, all the guidelines, frequently asked questions, do's and don'ts. We have links to those forms that I talked about. There are online forms you can fill out if you have a question or need to request a service that way, or you can find our email or our phone number. Just reach out to us. We are here. We've been cleaning up. We're going to do the best we can to get it cleaned up as soon as we can. But if you have questions, we're here to help.
One last specific question from Brenda Anderson, and thanks for chiming in, Brenda. A tree, if it's cut down and manageable for bulk or for them to pick up, they can put that out at the street, correct?
Yes, correct. Yep, that'll be something that our crews can handle. But again, if it's something bigger than that, it'd be a good idea to reach out and just let them know, and they'll come by and take a look and figure out how to best clean it up for you.
There was there was a street that was missed during pickup. Is there a way to get them picked up since they've now gone 2 weeks?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, that's a normal service that we have. There's a form for that. I don't want to be that guy, but there's a form for that, right? You can do that, or you can call or email us. I know we heard from a few folks over the weekend that got as we were catching up, their garbage pickup missed. And we were able to send somebody out right away and pick that up for them and get it resolved. So just let us know if we missed you for whatever reason. The team has been very hard at work. I want to give them a lot of credit for the work that they're doing, solid waste, to get us back to normal, to pick up 2 or 3 days worth in a day, to try to get that essential trash picked up. Nobody wants their smelly garbage left around, right, longer than they have to. If you had to empty out your fridge, if you lost power, we know how important it is to bounce back, to be resilient, to get the community back to normal. They've been doing a great job of doing that. But if we miss something along the way, just let us know and we'll help you.
Well, and I'm going to say this too, to end this. The most important thing we can do as citizens is to start sharing this content. This is directly from the source. Let's push back a little bit on all the miscommunications out there, and let's all start working together. It's what, day 5 or day 6 now? Holy cow, our city has not only done a great job, FPL has done a great job. We're assisting other communities as we go through this. This is time for all of us to start banding together on the greatness that we're actually doing right now. Kudos to you guys at City Hall and Public Works and all the workers out there for all the effort they're putting on it. I can't give you enough credit. I think you're getting content out. I think you're getting information out. And you jumped on here yesterday with me just to hammer some things out for today. You guys are doing a great job. Keep pushing content, buddy.
Thank you, John. We appreciate it. We're doing our best to keep people informed. We're trying to keep people up to date on what's going on. But yes, you're right. Thank you to these hardworking folks. I get to just go on Facebook and talk to you and do the fun stuff, but they're out in the field doing it all day, every day. Robin, I saw the call center as well. That's a very hardworking team. And those are employees that don't normally do that necessarily, from different departments that came together, that worked through their holiday weekend to answer questions and get people information. So kudos to all of them. They do the really hard work to serve the citizens of Northport.
Awesome. This is John Rawlings with WKDW Radio saying thanks and have a great day. And Jason, thank you so much for being part of it.
Thanks, John.
Bye-bye now.